I'm so impressed with it. It's just such a nice looking car. Nobody selects that, do they?
It depends how low on fuel you are, I suppose.
I don't think anyone selects that. So fortunately I've not been whacked just yet, and I can continue this video. Well, all those 10 people are idiots, is what I will say first and foremost. So this is part 2 of a 2-part video series on this, the BMW 320i M Sport 4-door saloon automatic. If you've not watched part 1 yet, watch that first, because we're talking about the exterior of the vehicle. This part 2, we're talking about the interior. So check out part 1 first. It's linked just up there. Just click on that and watch it first and come back to this one. So in this video we're going to be talking about the interior of the vehicle. So let's jump in and we'll go through some of the standard features on this car. So the first thing to mention is, when I got in this car, Connor, I thought I was like part of some mafia hit, because you've seen the delivery company have made sure that this car turns up and it is in immaculate condition. So it's fully protected here. We've even got bags all down, well, packaging down here to protect it.
It's even covering the accelerator, isn't it?
It is well and truly covered, this one. So fortunately I've not been whacked just yet, and I can continue this video. Right, so we will start with the seats, shall we? So these are front sport seats, black leather upholstery, absolutely standard. They're heated. Now also I think it's worth taking an extra minute just to check out the M Sport seat belt there, with this blue and red detailing on it.
Attention to detail.
Looks, yeah, well that's what it's all about, this car. You know what, I'm so impressed with this. I've not been in a BMW for a little while, and I've certainly not been in the new shape 3 Series, and I'm so impressed with it. I really am. It's just such a nice looking car. Now you can get these in different colours. This is black, it's the most popular.
Yeah.
I think you can get brown and possibly a beige as well, but it's got to be black, hasn't it?
It's got to be black. It's got to be black.
Yeah. Steering wheel, M Sport, a steering wheel leather, paddle shift. It's a nice steering wheel. Yeah, it's okay. I'd like it to be flat bottom. I'm pretty sure BMW don't do a flat bottom steering wheel.
They don't. We looked it up.
Do they not?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No.
It's just, I think with a sports car like this, for me it's got to be flat bottom.
I agree. What did I say earlier as well? Or suede, on the suede effect on the wheel.
Yeah, a bit of suede, maybe a bit on these bits here where you sort of hold it.
It did look good,
just look nice. It just looks a little bit plain for me, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
You mentioned paddle shifts. Yeah, it's got paddle shifts.
Yes.
What did you say on the Golf GTI review?
This one's got paddle shift.
Nice.
No one uses that, Connor.
No, I like it. It's nice to have.
You don't use it. You do not use it.
I use it on my racing rig at home. That's it.
It's 100% a gimmick. Well, they're a waste of time.
I posted the clip out on Instagram. Pretty much 10 out of 10 people disagreed with you there. A lot of people use them.
Well, all those 10 people are idiots, is what I will say first and foremost. And they're wrong. I don't think people use them.
I personally do use them when I get the chance.
Yeah, but it's a gimmick, so you're using it at first. Then after about, I think after a week, you get bored of doing that and just let the car do it itself. Why would you do it? The only time people were saying they do it, actually, and I did spot that in comments, is when they're overtaking. Drop it down. That's
true, yeah.
That's what people were saying.
Yeah, I'll give you that, yeah.
Because I think people, they do like them, but I just don't think people use them. I think they like the fact they think they're, you know, Lewis Hamilton and
well, you've been on the car scene a lot longer than me, so I think when I see toys, gimmicks, whatnot, I'm just going to play with them to my heart's content.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. But I agree with you. I think they'll stay, because I do think, you know, people like them, because customers ask for them. Has it got the paddle shift?
Yeah.
You know, so people want it, but I just don't think people use it.
I think they'll use them. I think you're right. I think people will use them at least at first, and then they'll realise, oh, there's a bit of a pain in the arse, and then they'll just let the SG gearbox do the rest. Definitely.
What do you think of this aluminium trim here?
That is nice. It is tasty.
It's pretty bold, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've not gone in the middle there, have they? Like this, everyone will like this cut, this style. I think a lot of people won't like this. I quite like it personally. I think it's nice.
I do think
it's a bit trippy though, isn't it?
It is a bit trippy. Like you'd expect that to be all black, wouldn't you? If you didn't know any better, if you weren't overly familiar with BMW styling.
Yeah, no, but I like it. I think they've gone super bold there with that. So first one, we've got a decent size space there. USB Type C, only one of them. One socket there. Sometimes you can get under that. No, but there's like a little coin holder there.
Coin holder.
Yeah, I think you put your loose change in that. That's what I'd use it for anyway. And then yeah, not the biggest, but decent, definitely a decent size. This looks like a bit of a whopper. Yeah. So you got 2 decent sized drink holders. Again, only one USB. That's a USB, not the Type C. So that's old one. So that's interesting. So they got a new style there, and then the old school up top. I'm not seeing that before.
Covering all bases, maybe.
You got your 12 volt charging point there.
Perfect.
As I say, 2 decent sized drink holders. Mobile phone holder there, but don't think it's wireless though. Okay. Wireless charging, but I do like how you can just tuck that away quite nicely.
Tidy storage.
This trim finish is following the car all the way down there. Glove box, yeah.
Glove box.
You fit gloves in there. No holders up here. Nothing. Storage space. Big lights though. Look at them, decent sized lights though. We've got cruise control, obviously you've got air conditioning, you've got ambient lighting as well, which a lot of people love. And in the back, split folding rear seats as well.
Okay, cool.
Which, yeah, handy, you know, if you need to be putting a bit of extra load in there for those all important Sunday tip runs that we like doing. Moving on to the infotainment system. So we've got here the 10.25 inch control panel and a 12.3 instrument display, which is digital and fully customizable as well. We've also got the Connective Package Pro, which basically syncs up a load of your favorite apps to the car. So you can put like Google or Apple Maps on there, Spotify, I think WhatsApp you can put on there now. It all sits on the car, so those featured apps, whatever apps the car supports, will show up on the display here. Cool. Just like it would do on your phone. I've used it in quite a few cars. Really like that when you do use that that type of feature. Especially I use it a lot for the Google Maps. Yeah. I just override the manufacturer's navigation, use Google Maps, and away you go. And also use it a ton for WhatsApp. Cool. As well, so we can send WhatsApps on the fly without touching your phone, which is illegal. So we don't do that. Let's just take a second to look at this display panel here. Obviously you've got your gear selector. Look at all these tons of buttons here, selecting the different style of rides, Sport, Comfort, Eco, Pro. Nobody selects that, do they?
It depends how low on fuel you are, I suppose.
I don't think anyone selects that.
No, not in this car.
And then you can turn your parking sensors off.
Cool.
Obviously start, stop, and then this circle of death can be a bit tricky to use. This, I think it's just one of those things you've got to just get used to it. Once you fiddle around with it for a while and get the hang of it, it is pretty easy, but I think a lot of people struggle with it at first. But yeah, I don't mind it. I would say if you are trying to do something on the display when you're driving, that is probably the safer way of doing it than trying to select something.
Yeah, I agree with that.
With your finger. So
to be fair,
it probably is the the safer way of doing it. It just takes getting used to that, I would say.